Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. This is Dee Fernandez, your tarot reader, your psychic, your astrologer, and past life regression practitioner. So today we have a tarot reading, and we're going to have your energy and their energy as well. That's how we'll do it today, and take what fits and leave the rest out, Sagittarius, because they are general readings. If you want your own, I'll talk a little bit about that later on. And we have Walk with Wings. All right, so this is in the upright, yeah. Walk with wings. All right, walk with wings. Wings means believe in yourself. Get up and do it. Yeah, get up. And let's see, we have Daisy and the Dandelion. All right, we'll look at that in just a minute. She's playing with the dandelion. I feel like it has to do with a wish. She's playing with this kind of animal here who kind of looks like a wolf and a lion, but he's laying here in this pillow of a dandelion, and we have taking to heart, Sagittarius. And so taking to heart means that somebody is taking something very serious, right? Let's look at Daisy and the Dandelion. And here it is. And this is, the dandelion is very happy to have his tummy tickled. Yeah, he's a little animal that is a dandelion. That's what they call him. He knows how to enjoy simple pleasures and doesn't mind showing it. Let his appearance in your reading remind you to make room for fun in your life. All right, so maybe that's what you need to do right now, Sagittarius, is to go out and have fun. I was thinking about my own weekend right now. Yes, I was. Right. See what they say, walk with wings. This is, yeah, about somebody who is confident and walking a path without fear. Yeah. Somebody might need lifting up. They could. And taking to heart. Where is that? I don't see that card. It's so weird. They usually have these in here it is, in alphabetical, but that one's not. Today is the solstice, and Emily Meadows wears her finest for the occasion. She feels very grown up and regal, but it only takes an obstinate goose to barge past, and Emily feels like a humble witch again. This is about not taking things personal. Yeah. Yeah, and then it talks about the goose leaves, and he can see him walking away, and it talks about neither one are taking anything serious. There could be advice here, Sagittarius, for you not to take something personally. Yeah, and somebody really wants to live with this Daisy and the Dandelion. They want to really have fun. Yeah, so let's see what else is going on in this reading, because there is something interesting, I believe, going on. And let's see, and we have these cards here. And we have shift your energy. Yeah, somebody has, most likely, because walk with wings, right, is, you have to shift your energy. Also, this taking to heart card, don't take things personally. Shift your energy, right? It can be that. Culmination of vision. This is such a beautiful card because we see the tree lady looking out at the butterflies, and she's part of the tree, and she's very beautiful. And here are her little kind of tree sisters here, sitting there with her, basically, but she is really the tree itself. And so this is an 8, and this is about power moving forward. Culmination of vision. Somebody has a vision here, and I feel like they want to have fun with you, or they want to start to live. Either one, Sagittarius, sorry. It's either about you, you kind of, enjoying your life, or somebody's coming and they want to really enjoy their life now. Something happened when we see this taking to heart card, like somebody took something personal here, I'm pretty sure. And now we have the card of trust your own understanding. And this is trust in your intuition. Yeah, don't. And you know, when we see not to take things personal and then trust your own understanding, it means that kind of things may not be as they appeared to be. That's how that can be. And somebody has changed because we have shift your energy. And you might say, well, that just sounds like a quick thing to do. Well, it can be, but you know, sometimes it can be very profound and change your whole life. It can be like, you know, shifting your paradigm, completely changing about you, how you look at life and what's important to you, and kind of the energy that you're in, your attitude toward life. Yeah, you change your paradigm, yes, and have your own, not what somebody else's has been implying, insinuating, or encouraging you to do. Yeah, sometimes those are subtle from, you know, people, family members, or whatever, society even. These subtle pushes to be a certain way. You just be yourself. But you have to realize it, right? Yeah, there's a lot of things that are subtle in society that people just don't understand how it does really affect them. So let's see what we have. We have today, Sagittarius. And yeah, and we're going to put your cards down and their cards down too. Maybe somebody was taking something very personal in the past, and now they are trusting their own understanding. Could have been a judgment here in the past. Could have been like poor judgment, or somebody, you know, was maybe judging you. It depends. But there is a vision here that somebody wants to have come true for them. They want to see that vision manifest, right? I feel like they have changed, and maybe they were taking everything personal in their life. You might be saying, well, how is that such a big deal? Because if you take things personal, any little thing might really bother you. You could like lose a relationship over that. You could be, oh, well, you kind of hurt my feelings because you said blah, 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 blah. But it's not even personal. It's that person is what they're dealing with. It has, a lot of times, it has nothing to do with you or me, right? It only has to do with them. So let's see what we have in this reading. And let's see. We start with the Nine of Wands reverse, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups. These are your cards, Sagittarius. So you want a new beginning with somebody. That's what's on your mind. Your hopes is the Wheel of Fortune. You could be hoping that this person is fate and destiny. You could be hoping that they will spin the wheel and take a chance. Somebody's taking a chance here on this vision. Yes, they are. In your challenge is the Eight of Pentacles. You know, maybe somebody was not able to devote their time to you. This man spending a lot of time here at his job, and he really loves it. The challenge could be that you want this person to, you know, pay attention to you, or devote themselves to you even, or to really make an effort. That could be the case here, because you want this new beginning. And for some reason, the Eight of Pentacles is there as a challenge, right? So, you know, in the past, the Nine of Wands reversed, the Wounded Warrior. It could be somebody who was really kind of you, or maybe wounded. This can talk about somebody who has taken things personal in the past. Right here. Nine of Wands reversed. And when we say taking things personal, in a general reading, it's, you know, it can be a little hard to kind of maybe explain that, but it could be that somebody wasn't able to be with you. They were married to somebody else or something, and you took that personal, like, I don't know, they didn't love you or something like that. That can go on, right? Or maybe you didn't know they were in a relationship. I mean, if you take that type of stuff personal, and then you come to find out that they were married, then you're like, well, now I know why they didn't really pay a lot of attention. It could be in this reading. But you want a new beginning with them, and your current energy is the Ten of Cups. You could be thinking about your happily ever after with them. That's what you could be thinking here, definitely. And you could be maybe also hoping and that they're going to trust their intuition. The Wheel of Fortune can be also about, trusting your fate and destiny in this life, like trusting that things will go according to the universe. And the fear here is justice, and this could be that you're afraid, maybe you're fearing or doubting that this person will bring you justice. Maybe they, kind of owe you in a way, like maybe they have done something, this taking to heart and taking things personal. Something did happen here. You could be fearing maybe they're not going to get a divorce. I mean, that's a legal card. It's about legalities. And what's unknown to you is the High Priestess. This could be about a water sign, but in that placement there, you could be, what's unknown to you is, are they going to trust their intuition, possibly? But somebody definitely is here. Trust your own understanding is all about your intuition and nothing else. Let's see why you want justice. 10 of Pentacles, and maybe they're married to somebody else. As I said, that is a marriage card, one of them. You could be trusting in this reading. For some of you, you could be trusting you're going to get an inheritance. 10 of Pentacles can be one of those cards with justice. You're in a court case, but in terms of love, this Ace of Cups, a brand new beginning in love. You could be, kind of hoping that, or afraid that they never got a divorce, or, I know I don't want to deal with anybody who's married, right? So yeah, and here we have, and there is a vision here, remember that. So you could be also, afraid this person is not very wise, maybe. The 10 of Pentacles it does talk about a certain, it can be about kind of wisdom and values, sort of, right? Like you've made it, kind of, and you are wiser and you trust in your own values. Yeah, because those are pentacles. Yeah, this is, 10 of Pentacles be about a few things that don't really seem related to that. To that card, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, you could be afraid this person. Maybe you're afraid that they don't have any money. Maybe you're afraid they're going to lose a case court as well, a court case rather. And you have the High Priestess. I feel like it's what I was saying in the beginning, though. In the unknown, with the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, it could be unknown to you if they have left somebody out. It could be unknown to you if this person is feeling lack without you. And if that is one of your questions, they are. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm pretty sure. Let's look at their cards, though. Let's see what we have for your person. And let's see what we got, Sagittarius. 9 of Cups for them in the past. Their current energy is the World card. This person has went through a lot when we see the World card here. Yes, this is a major maturity. They're probably not taking things personal too. That could be, maybe you said something to them in the past, Sagittarius. We get in trouble. Yes, we do. Right? Yeah, I remember I heard Walter a long time ago, the Puerto Rican psychic and astrologer who, he's since passed, but he said that one time, and I was watching that in Spanish, and he says, Sagitario, your tongue is like a knife. Yeah, and I was like, well, that's probably true. But, we just try not to. And sometimes, the tongue is like a knife because people don't want to hear the truth either. No, they don't. They want you to act like everything is just hunky-dory. And, they don't want the truth at all. 6 of Cups, we'll take it. It was in the reverse. 5 of Cups, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands, the Sun card, and the 6 of Swords. Your person's challenge is the 5 of Cups. It's some type of regret or ending. Yeah, there's some type of ending here. They could have regret. Like I said, they could have taken everything personal that you did, and they're like, whoa. Yeah, let's get a card on the 5 of Cups. 9 of Cups with it. in the challenge. It wanted to fall out. This person wants, you are their wish, and they are trying to return to you here, Sagittarius. And their current energy is the World card. Usually when the World card shows up here in the current energy, it means that they have just ended something, and that they want a new cycle. They're moving into new cycles. Their life has changed a lot. They have come full circle, or something has come full circle for them. And it does mean closing and opening new cycles. It does. It's a maturity as well. I've learned a lot here. Maybe you were afraid this person is not any wiser, possibly, with, you know, the Justice card in your fears. Yeah. And so you are their wish, their hopes. Right here, Sagittarius, Ace of Wands, a passionate new opportunity. One that has a lot of energy. One that is inspiring and hopeful. And like a certain amount of like passion. That's what they want here. The Sun is their fear. They're afraid that they're not going to see this come to pass. They're afraid of what you might say, this clarity they might receive from you. They're afraid the sun won't shine for them and protect them. And here's the Four of Cups with it. They're afraid you will reject them. Big time. And maybe you have taken things personal in the past, and now they are afraid you will reject them based on that. Like you're still sensitive, right? You can be a sensitive, even if you're a Sag, you could be sensitive. You might have your North Node in a particular sign. Maybe it's in Virgo. If your North Node is in Virgo, this means that you are a sensitive soul, because your South Node is in Pisces. That's what that means. Right? Yeah. And interesting, we don't always have to be sensitive about everything. It can just be some things that, you know, kind of, you know, maybe bother us or trigger us maybe. And Seven of Swords, the 6 and the 7 is in what's unknown. So they don't know here, Sagittarius, when they, you know, kind of reach you here, whether or not, I feel like things are going to work out. They could have been sneaky too. This Seven of Swords is here. They could have been sneaky. Yeah, and, you know, they don't know maybe if walking away from something too, that's a possibility, is going to be worth their energy. They could have walked away from something. I feel like they did. And this is, yeah, it's a very cool reading. If you want to get a psychic reading with me, or a tarot reading, or any of my services, check out the description box. They are lots of fun. Please like, share, and subscribe, as it helps me to keep these videos coming with the algorithm here on YouTube. Thank you very much. And please hit the little bell if you want to receive notifications of my videos. Thanks so much.